Hi, this is Angela Rose of AngelaRoseRealEstate.com. Today we're going to talk about how to price vacant land. So just like finding a price for a regular residential home or a commercial building, pricing a piece of vacant land will involve comparing your piece of land with others for sale in the area. But there's a lot of variables. The size is crucial, as is the location and what kind of real estate market in which you're trying to sell. But there are other items specific to your property, like whether it's sitting under massive power lines, whether it was once a landfill, or even how it's zoned. So a couple tips. Number one, look for comparable properties shown in the MLS, which is also known as a multiple listing service that all realtors have access to. This shows all properties listed nationwide. Check websites of local real estate agents. Start by looking for properties with the same zoning, such as residential or commercial, and narrow down your list of those properties by those of the same size in the same area. So number two, list the positive and the negative attributes of your property. So positive attributes might be that the property is already connected to water, sewer, electricity, maybe that it has a stream and trees for residential property, or maybe no obstruction to buildings for commercial property. Negative attributes might include whether the property is on a busy street. Now this is positive, of course, for commercial and negative for residential. Consider all the factors. For example, having a building close to an electrical power center is considered negative for most properties because of a potential increased risk of cancer, but for commercial it could be positive. But comb real estate agents with all of your potential factors in mind. You might not be able to find properties that exactly match yours, but you can get a sense for how each factor impacts the price. Lastly, look only at properties listed within the last 6 months. The real estate market is closely tied to the economy, and what sellers can ask for a piece of property changes dramatically from one season to the next. You can also check county property records for what sold recently and for how much. Real estate agent sites will not include this information oftentimes. But you can ask several real estate agents at what price they would list your property. This is the most reliable way to gain value of a piece of property. Agents usually do this for free in hopes of getting a contract to sell the property. If you have obtained 3 prices, you can kind of gauge what likely the price is and how the property is going to respond. And that is how to price vacant land. And I'm Angela Rose with AngelaRoseRealEstate.com.